How big, pause, is GTA 6 map gonna be? Well, let's talk about it. Now, obviously, we've had some leaks being released. Now, if you watch my previous video, you'll know that we're very speculative on these leaks. Who knows how, real and authentic they really are. They might be all orchestrated as far as we know, right? But let's just assume for a second that those leaks about potential map size for GTA 6 are legit, right? Now, in that case, we've seen from those leaks that obviously GTA 6 is going to be very heavily inspired by Vice City, right? Also known as, compared to in today's world, Miami, for those of you who don't know. So we can gather that in this situation, that the map's going to be a pretty decent size, right? Um, now the real question is, will it be bigger than our current game that you see here forth playing, right? GTA 5, which is based off, LA and different parts of California. Now, if we look at the map here, let me pull it up. You guys can see. Now we can see, obviously, those who know, the map is a pretty decent size. It goes all the way up north. Now, if you kind of compare to California, I'm not sure exactly how far north up, but I know it's pretty far up north. Um, I don't think we passed San Francisco. LA probably before San Francisco, obviously. But I expect, GTA 6 to outdo GTA 5, right? It just makes logical sense, given that every previous game before was smaller than the next game. Like GTA 4 was smaller than GTA 5. So if just follow that logical conclusion, then we assume properly that GTA 6 will be bigger, pause, than GTA 5. Now we have also um, evergreens, different lands that we've seen on the trailer itself, which was directly released from the Rockstar itself in the trailers that we've seen. So we know that we're gonna have different environments in the game, in the map, which is gonna be dope. Give us different potential missions, explorations, and you name it, different ability mysteries. I mean, it's endless. The possibilities, right? So I think what's actually gonna be more interesting than not is not necessarily the initial map, right? But the expansion that we're going to be getting potentially, right? Now, think about it. What I mean by that is, for example, specifically online, which I'm playing right now in this video, we've had expansions of islands like Cayo Perico, right? Obviously, we can only access this during missions and stuff like that, but it gives you a glimpse of a possibility of what we can get. Hopefully, we get those expansions in the form of potentially an island or maybe other cities. Maybe they want to expand more, like on Orlando, which is very close to Miami in real life, right here in the states. But hopefully, they expand more by giving us more islands, but not just for mission purposes, but overall to be able to explore, to go there in whatever shape or form, whether that be boats or planes, you name it, right? So I'm a big fan of that expansion theory, where I think we're gonna see that. So potentially the map that we see in initial launch, it's probably gonna be just the basic, just gonna be built on top, right? Because just imagine, like, you gotta think about it. Like, we've had GTA 5 for, what is it now, like 12, 13 years. If we've only had like one island, right? If I'm not mistaken, that we can't even visit on the daily, just through missions. I mean, I know they're gonna grow and expand and build on top of that on the next game. So it's very interesting when you sit down and really think about it. I mean, we really don't know how big, pause, it's gonna be, right? But I'm leaning towards, it's just gonna overpass GTA 5 in every way. And it just, it gives me more excited for the release date. And I don't expect any delays, so I'm pretty excited and locked in for November 19th. We're gonna get it. Obviously, we're not gonna get online right away. right? But well, we will get a taste of that the original map that we're gonna see on launch. So we don't know yet. We'll see in the future. But it's very interesting. It's food for thought. I mean, what do you guys think? Give me your thoughts, comments down below. What do you guys think? You think we're just gonna have that map, initial map, and then that's it, no expansions, or potentially same kind of thing where we're gonna have some expansions, but only accessible through missions? I'm hoping. I'm not sure yet, but I'm hoping. I'm being optimistic that they're gonna expand in potential DLCs down the future, and we're gonna be able to access in general, and hopefully maybe own properties there and everything, which will be pretty dope, right? So, pretty exciting stuff. I mean, if you guys like this type of content, subscribe because we're gonna be breaking down more of these type of videos leading up to the build up and launch of GTA 6. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited. So, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.